It is when you mix animal and a machine. And people freaked out. They were like, you cannot put brain chips in rats and make them move through a maze by a remote control, which is what they were doing. They now have pigeons that are mixed animal and machine.
What?
They created something called, there's a moth. So there's a Mandica sexta moth. That's what it's called. It's a large moth. And scientists put brain chips into the larva so that when it cocooned and became a flying moth, it had the chip built into its system, making it easier to integrate, and they could fly the moth around the lab. And that was a huge step, and this is now 4 years ago that I was interviewing these scientists. They created something called the robo-rat. That was the first biohybrid. So a biohybrid is when you mix animal.
All praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rakah Quadash. Double honors to our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom wa abba abba. Alright, so as you just heard that woman say that they have built cyborgs out of animals, you know, putting robotics or micro CHIPs into the bodies of animals to control them. Alright, this is prophesied in Revelation 6 that the wicked would do this. Revelation 6 and verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, which is the grave, which the spirit of death, and how the grave comes with the so-called white man, the rider of the red horse. They are the wicked the Bible speaks of. Alright? This is why they would want to weaponize a cyborg or a micro CHIP PED animal to control it, to use it as a weapon, weaponize things, alright? Because they are the wicked, the so-called Caucasians, which rule the world today. It says, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword and with hunger, which they caused a famine by manipulating resources, to kill with sword, which the devil took over this land with the sword. They took over the world with the sword, and they have now a great sword, the nuclear missile. It says, and with hunger and with death and with the beasts of the earth. So as you can see, they weaponize the animals. So who are the wicked? But the so-called Caucasians, the red devils, Esau, Edom.